Okay, so before we start, this is entertainment purpose only, and all is my opinion, how I do understand things, and I might be totally wrong because who am I, what do I know, right? So I'm just talking out of my head with the information I received and what I'm thinking about it and all these things, right? So entertainment purpose only, no real, it's not everything I say must be right, I could be totally wrong and blah blah blah, so all the whole thing, right? So you might have heard about that Jellyfin, the development head, has kind of resigned, so the fight continues, right? So if you know that Linux, in my personal opinion, what I observe, seems to be infiltrated by some weird creatures who politicalize a non-political organization like Linux, BSD, right? It's an oxymoron to have politics there. So, but obviously, though, these Black Ops operatives are all in, have manifested themselves into the system, bribed, got lobbied up. I wanted to say bribed themselves up. This is not possible. It's lobbying, isn't it? Well, what makes me say these things? For example, let's play this clip here.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 So, when you hear these things, this is not random, right? So it's like a playbook. Yeah, they always play the whole same thing, and now I trust that Jellyfin gets under fire because missing control units and things like that, protecting the children and all the good things, right? So I recommend install Jellyfin as much as you can on Dockers and everything. Maybe save the Docker image and whatever you got, install it, have it, just in case. Be careful with updating because once it's the infiltration is in progress, you can see because people the real people going out. Different reasons, of course, they have different reasons. It's the same what happened to TrueCrypt, right? They had all of a sudden figured out that Windows has encryption, so we don't need it anymore. When I heard this first, I said, this cannot be true, right? This cannot be true.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I can't even imagine. So, having said this, the same happens now. Gnome is a lost cause. I like the calendar, but just imagine now the calendar app is attacking LinuxMint. Why do you call the calendar Gnome? It is Gnome 46, version 46. This is a Gnome calendar. You can't do this. Why not? It's open source, isn't it? It's such a nonsense. I can't even imagine that somebody talks to these people. Honestly, right? But if you see the refrain, what is happening, everybody is attacking anybody while they have no right to do anything like that, right?
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Oh yeah, now I'm convinced.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Oh dear me.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I wonder how I sleep
This is
tonight.
extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Oh, this is
extremely
terrible.
dangerous to our democracy.
So I don't know how I sleep tonight. But you know what I wanted to point out here, right? So you see my thought train lined up here. I'm glad I found that video. I had that 8 years ago, and somebody asked, do you still have this? I couldn't find it. I found it now. So here it is, just 8 years later. You got it already. So, the full destruction of Linux is in full swing. That's why they write everything in Rust, why they want to have Wayland. Systemd plays a role in it too, right? It is... I'm really grateful it works in the age verification control system. Yeah, it's protecting the children. But then again, I don't know if you have seen the video that I've got 3 billion reasons not to upload any of my data because ID Demerit got hacked. They got more times hacked. But the last hack I know, and I put it on a video, they got hacked 3 billion accounts, not 3 million, no, 3 billion accounts, 230 million, something like that in the US, 30 some million in France, and on and on and on. So every adult account, right? And then the funny thing, I said that in that video too, so I watched YouTube, there came advertisement, TD Bank, and then they said, oh, I lost my password, can you help me? Of course I can. Guess what they're asking for? Social insurance number, driving license, email address, phone number, housing address, and all these things, marital status. Well, it's all uploaded in this 3 billion account. So this is not against governments. You know that I'm not against government, right? I'm so happy that we are not living in the Middle East where we get suppressed and dictatorship have, right? So the government can have my passport. That's a passport. That's not a problem. They filled it out for me. They are my civil servants, right? So they're here to serve the people, and luckily here in the West they're doing it. Right? So, but you can't do it. You can't upload it as much as I wanted. You can't, because identity theft, right? All of a sudden you're broke because you just thought, man, I will help to protect the children and put absolute everything in jeopardy. My whole life is destroyed, and you're finished off. Yeah, in the easiest case, it's data brokers. So everything you do is sold. That's also not good. But identity theft is actually wrecking people, and we can't have it. That's why we just can't upload. This is just not possible. And yeah, if they say we have to keep it safe, yeah, that's what ID Merit said too. Let's say it did not work out as intended, even though they have the best interest at heart, right? So, however, having said this, the Epstein clan, right, class. Oh no, look at the UFOs. Forget about that. Look at the UFOs. Look at the UFOs. Stop thinking about this. Look at the UFOs. Oh no, they're coming. So, yeah, I mean, I could sit
This is
hours
extremely
in
dangerous
front
to our
of this, yeah.
democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extreme.
I will have nightmares. All right, so you know what is coming. Be aware, Jellyfin is under attack. It's already... We'll see how it goes. Maybe somebody is forking it too. Would be nice, right? Because they all go the same way. If you see Plex and if you see MB, and it's all one direction in my opinion, and Jellyfin just didn't move that direction, didn't do anything like that. Ooh, let's see how that all goes. My opinion, I mean, I like Gnome calendar was a calendar I really, really like, but I can't overcome to install that anymore. Absolute no go. This is a no go, impossible, no and no and no and no and no. I just can't. Gnome nothing. Not for money in the world. It's just not possible. So, having said this, let me unclick this here. Click. No, not unclick. You can't unclick. It's not possible. So, however, we have that now. I just wanted to point that out. So, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if you can get Jellyfin as an app image. I haven't even looked at it. But the server, you can maybe get it as a dep file or something. Get what you can and save it that you have when you need it. Because you might not get it anymore when you want it. Right? So very, very, very important. And I'm very glad that on Odyssey at least somebody pointed out that the secret chat, right, avoiding data broker and identity theft, that somebody figured out that this is very, very useful, because people have to understand that the data broker and identity theft, they're harvesting now and decrypt later when they get their hands on these quantum computers. Just a little reminder, if you use PGP, as long as the publicly is not public, no quantum computer in the whole world and all of them together cannot hack it. It's not possible. So, but that's that. But there are easy ways to communicate, right? It's not that we want to hide something from the government. We just have to protect our identity, right? Yeah, we don't want to have identity theft. We do not want to be victims of data brokers and all that stuff. Yeah. So that's a little video. It's a little bit about that. So you see the fight goes on. So the destruction of Linux is in full swing. Ubuntu rewrites everything in Rust, puts as many security risks in as possible. If I would be a company and I have a contract with Ubuntu, might have sued them for that, right? Because it's absolute trust. There's no more trust. You can't have trust in that. It's the same with Xorg, right? Oh, don't like what this developer said. Let's put all the bugs back in. Yeah, thank you. That tells me everything what mind is at work. If you can call it work, right? Destruction. Which mind is at? That's destruction. So we can't have it. This is just totally... these are oxymorons, right? There is no politics in Linux, there's no politics in open source, this is all oxymorons, these people don't belong there. They should go on any political platform and reach all out and do whatever they want, but keep their fingers out of public, people's software, solutions and everything. I mean, there are lots of parties where they can join, right? And then they can do this thing and, you know, and this developer from the Gnome calendar, holy moly! I mean, I don't want to insult him, but it's so difficult to say. I will say something positive here. Okay, let's continue with the video. We can't make it forever, so I will cut that video off. This is just a short video to send to what's going on in the Linux world. Try to see this without emotions, because otherwise you go down. This is a psyops. This is a huge attack on your heart, mind and soul. It's supposed to keep you busy, as I want you to live in fear, and your focus is supposed to go down. And destruction. Don't look at the F-Stone class. Well, rather look at the UFOs, guys. Let's look there, right? And it's not that Laus Arp and his monkey said we shouldn't be driving cars and that all wars are just bombing oil depots, yeah, refineries, oil depot, those cars who can't be remote controlled, all the spare parts are burning, all the junkyards are burning. What a surprise, right? I mean, yeah, here you get it one more time because these junkyards or spare parts sources, they're all burning down.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
It's the same, this explanation about the smoke. It's not that they sprayed something. No, these are chemicals from whatever. You got to understand this. This is they're all random at once. You know, when the 25 random fires start at once and nicely lined up and relocate, destroy all the land and all that. This is so bad, isn't it? Yeah.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, it really is. So, okay, guys, I just had to make that short video. It's not the best video, but I hope it rattled some trees that people wake up, and I wish you all a good day and have a good time. Don't take it too serious. Yes, you're living in this world, and there's not much we can do, you know, with all these regimes in the Middle East, and right? So we're the lucky ones here. We're really good. We get monitored and surveilled, protected, right, and all these things. So, and all this is random, all of it. It's all random. Yeah, it's also random that when Laus Arp and his monkeys in Itzerland said something like we shouldn't have computers and all the parts are going up on hard drives and everything. This is random. You cannot just say that it's all together or there is conspiracy. When they are conspiracy theorists, they will say they're doing this on purpose.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Can you imagine?
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I can't imagine they would do this on purpose. No. This comes from somewhere outside terrorists doing these things. Definitely nothing to do with our civil servants, right? They would not do things like this. No,
this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, so have a good day. I hope I rattled some trees. Wake up. Enjoy the day. Don't go ballistic. Don't let it trouble your heart and soul and mind. Enjoy nature. Go out for a walk. I mean, in the smoke, better don't. Sit on a computer. Try some distros. Download Jellyfin sources as much as you can. Install it on many computers. As a Docker, it will not take much, but it is there when you need it. Right? Okay. I'll call that video off. And that's what I'm saying. Up images, step files, RPM files, whatever you can get, make it work. Put it by site so you can install your computer when you want to, even without internet, and then everything is good. You can be independent, right? Yes, we can. And privacy is Not lost. You're supposed to think it's lost so that you surrender. And the only time you lose is when you surrender. If you don't surrender, you can't lose. Don't stop. Never give up. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.